Caraca. A Riot não para de lançar coisa nova. Deixa eu ver. Investe em 2020.
Hi, I'm Greg, Riot Ghostcrawler, and I lead the IP team here at Riot Games. When we talk about the IP, what we really mean is the world of Runeterra, the different regions in the world, the characters, and then
Isso é muito bonito, mano. Olha essa arte. Sério.
the stories that go on around those characters. I want to tell you a little bit about our plans going forward for 2020.
Fala.
Now, if you think back to 2018, we used that as an...
Que? Pera aí.
Now, if you think back to...
Que mapa legal. Melhores de massa, Noxus, Petrosal, Buildwater, Ionia, SOCIAIS. Não tem um monte de Targon, não? Shurima. Ah, Targon tá ali.
To 2018, we used that as an opportunity to physically build out the map. Like, what is the world of Runeterra?
Eles fizeram o mapa. Mano. Cara, que... Ah, não.
Looked like and where all these cities and places you've heard about. And then in 2019, we focused a little bit more on a
Ah, isso é em 2018, eu não sabia.
few of the regions and characters within that world. For example, when we released Silas into League of Legends, we used that as an opportunity to talk a little bit more about the relationship of Lux to Garen, and also Demasia's relationship to Magic as a whole.
É porque o Silas é a liberdade da magia em Demacia, né? Tem alguma coisa assim.
And then more recently, Senna helps to tell a little bit more about the Shadow Isles and the Sentinels with Lucian and Thresh.
Uhum.
In 2020, we're going to continue to move the story forward, and we're going to use the opportunity of the release of Set to go into Ionia. So you're going to see a few different things happening in Ionia in 2020, including the Zed comics. On the topic of comics, we've been humbled by how many of you have read the stories so far that we've made with Marvel.
Nossa, essa parceria foi a melhor coisa que a Riot já fez, né? Com a Marvel.
We've done a series on Ashe and a series
Eu ainda nem li, na verdade, a série da Ashe Deluxe. Eu tô querendo comprar, inclusive, porque o quadrinho deve estar muito bonito.
on Lux. And right now we're in the middle of a series on Zed.
Vai tá pro Zed. Ou ele tá sem máscara.
Where the first time you get to see behind the mask as Zed interacts with some of the other
Deixa eu ver. Akali, Shen, aquele ali... Não sei, parece... Eu não sei.
famous champions in Ionia.
Ah, o Caim. E o outro eu não sei mesmo.
Following that, we're going to hop back and forth through time with one of my favorite champions.
Arcana. Ah, essa animação é muito boa.
Now, one of our biggest opportunities for storytelling in 2020 will come when we finally release Arcane.
Arcane. Ah, não é animação não.
We talked a little bit about Arcane in the League 10-year celebration, but Arcane is the first animated series.
Ah, é? Ah, então aquilo ali é o teaser. Ah, lembrei. Esse é o teaser da Arcane.
From Riot Games.
Vai ser a primeira série
animada. Follow the evolution of two of League's most famous champions as they grow up in the mean streets
que a Jinx já vai.
One of the challenges of telling stories inside of our games is that for the most part, Riot makes these large, multiplayer competitive games. We recognize that single-player games could be a great way to tell stories.
Jogos duplo é a melhor forma de contar narrativa.
So the way we're going to try to tackle that is through something called Riot Forge. Riot Forge is a way for us to publish third-party games that...
Riot Forge basicamente tipo, eles pegaram um grupo de terceiros, já que a Riot não pode cuidar disso. Porque ela tá cuidando do LoL e do TFT, né? E do Legends of Runeterra. E aí os jogos que eu play vai ficar pra isso.
Take place inside of the League universe. We've announced the first two games already. The Ruined King is a turn-based role-playing game.
Cara, é RPG, mano. Esse Ruined King vai ser incrível. E é em turno.
And Convergence is a platform.
Convergência de plataforma. Viagem no tempo. Nossa. Que vai contar a história do Echo de Piltover e deve ter a Jinx também.
We're really excited about this project and we hope that you get to experience the rich lore of League and Runeterra by the end of the year. During the League 10-year celebration, you may have noticed a few sneak peeks about our next tabletop game. We're excited today to announce Tellstones. A few sneak peeks about our next tabletop game. We're excited today to announce Tellstones.
Tanque, ali é Riot.
It's a two-player bluffing game with perfect
Jogo de blefe para 2 jogadores. Jogada aberta.
information. Variants of Tellstones are played throughout Runeterra, and we're working hard to make sure you feel like you're holding a piece of the Demacian one in your hands.
Ah, é como se tivesse esse jogo existisse em Demacian.
We're really committed to exploring this space, so we've established a Riot tabletop team.
Então a gente criou um jogo, uma equipe só pra isso. Entendi.
We're going to explore a lot of different types of games, some big, some small. We really hope that they're all something you love. So we're going to continue telling.
Olha essa arte. Que lindo. Lá atrás eu acho que é o Monte de Targon, talvez. Freyrod, não sei.
Stories that connect the world and characters of Runeterra, both inside and outside of games.
Zed e o Shen e o Jin controlando os dois.
Comics to Tellstones, and even Riot Forge, we're always looking for more ways to bring you into the world. Speaking of which, as one last thing, I want to tell you about some short videos that we're going to release later this year. They take you around
Nossa.
different places of Runeterra. We call them Tales of Runeterra.
Tales of Runeterra. Constituindo Terra.
And hopefully you'll be able to see some of your favorite champions from League of Legends, your favorite characters from Legends.
Tem que ter a Jinx. Tem que ter o Brown. Gente aí.
Runeterra. Here's a sneak peek of Ionia. Thanks.
Não.
Here's a sneak peek.
Vai ter um teaser de animação de Ionia nesse vídeo, então. Ai, que incrível.
Thanks.
What happens when an outsider destroys the balance in this land?
Is this another one of your riddles, old man?
Epa. Tá tendo timelapse, né? Ó. Vou voltar aqui.
Is this another one of your riddles, old man?
Ele usando o W. Nice. Esse ele usando a ult. Só isso? Não, quero mais. Nah. Pera aí. Só isso mesmo?
Is this another one of your riddles, old man?
Old man. Só discípulo do Shen, eu não sei muito sobre lore. Vai lutando aqui no final. Bem ali. Quando cai aquilo ali, ó. Ele lutando aqui. Nice.